Hey, what's up guys, it's Dan Man, bringing you another video for Draconia Saga. In this one we got the Wizard, doing a full breakdown, optimization, account overview. Major shout out to G for letting us optimize her account. We're gonna go over everything, gear stats, the workshop, the skills, and ending with the Drakites. She's already a beast, let's see if we can make her so much stronger. Here we go, let's get into it. Alright, so going over the gear stats. First major thing to note, she's sitting on 226k power for the battle rating, and what you want to do is you want to compare that to your magic attack, where she has 21,643. Your main goal should always be to keep 10% magic attack compared to your battle rating. So she's just a little bit short, but overall that's not too bad. Now the one main problem I'm seeing is 0 penetration. This stat is huge. Increasing your penetration, you'll notice an insane difference in damage. Insane. PvE enmity being 73% is nice. That is very good. This caps out at 200, but for this early in the game, 73%, she's definitely doing something right. But let's take a look at the gear. So for the first one, your main focus on these stats should be all aptitudes or magic attack as your first skill. Then after that, this is where you get penetration is on your gears, and you want int and strength to int. That'll be the guideline. So you have all aptitudes or magic attack, penetration, int, and strength to int. Those are the stats you go for on every piece of gear. So on this first item, I'd get rid of the crit resistance and the crit damage. On the second item, the HP is completely useless. And again, you want to be able to choose between magic attack or all aptitude. And because we're under the 10% M attack to the BR ratio, I would keep the M attack on the gear. So next up, strength is completely useless for a wizard, so that could be changed, and Vit could be changed. And here, the Vit could be changed, and again, we're running into the situation where you just got to make a choice between the two, and I would keep the M attack for now until you reach over that 10% threshold. Next up, we have the Vit can be changed, crit can be changed, and strength can be changed. And on the last one for the gloves, defense can be changed, but everything else is very solid. So overall, the gear's not terrible. There's definitely room for improvement. So I suggest you could check out the shop, pick up really cheap pieces to try and get the stats. And that's the fastest way to optimize the stat. But overall, you really need that penetration. When this starts going up, you're going to notice an insane difference. All right, so let's move on to the skills. So for skills, you can check the link that's in the description of this video. So it's a full website for the whole skill build broken down. And for the wizard, there's 3 different builds. You got the world boss with no break, you got the breaker build, and then you got the PvP build. All right, and then additionally, these are your auto settings for the best in slot rotation. So you got 4, 2, 3, 5, and 1. So these are gonna be the best in slot for the highest damage. So now going to the skill wheel, we're gonna save this first one as world boss. We're gonna go straight down the middle. We got 1, 1, 1, 1, and we go down to the right. We got 1, 1, 1. Just gonna get 1 point here, 1 point here. Then we're gonna loop around and get 1 point in each of these all the way to the end. Now moving down, this is where all the damage comes from. So you got 4 points here. We're gonna grab 1 point to the left, 4 points here. We'll go back to that one. We need 4 points on this side, 4 points here. We'll cut back to that one. We're gonna unlock 1 point here because we're running low on points, and we're gonna grab a point here. So again, follow the link that's in the description to follow the full tree. Then up next, you got the breaker build, which you're pretty much gonna use everywhere. So we got 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 here, down 1. Now we're gonna grab 4 points here. We're gonna go to the right. We got 4 point, then 1 point, then 4 more points here. 1 point moving up, 1 point moving down, 1 point here, 2 points here in the middle, into 4 points for this little one, 1 point on the big one, 2 point, and then 1 point. We're gonna go back down. And again, this is where all your bulk of damage starts. You got 4 points here into 4 points here. That is where we're gonna finish for now. And lastly, this is your PvP plan. So for all PvP content, a reset, starting from the top, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna go 3 to the left, 1 down. We got 4 here. We're gonna go 1 and then 1 to the left. And we got 4 and then 4 up, 4 down. We got 1, then we got 4, 1, and then 4, 1. And now your main goal should be to get 4 here. So we're gonna save onto that extra point. That will be your PvP build. And overall, that is the total of your skill build. World boss, breaker, for all sorts of PvE, and your straight PvP build. All right, so let's check out the workshop. Oh my God, that's a lot of smelt points. Do you ever do this? So there's where you can get a lot of your gear for your stats from. Just keep clicking smelt. Smelt through this, collect all your gear, and then transfer the stat. GG, profit. So let's go into upgrade. GG, this is solid at 12s. These look good. Refine, damn, those are fine. This is where this BR comes from. These stats are crazy good. And weapon modification, Mountain Mist, that is definitely still the best one. Got it polished off, that's good. Now Titan, once you get Mountain Mist maxed out later on, Titan will be the best one that you have for PvP. But for now, just, yeah, stay with Mountain Mist. That's the plan. Overall, this workshop's looking huge. All right, so moving on, we have the Draconia. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna remove all of them. So from the start, I like to just quick remove everything. Just remove each page so we can start fresh. Quick remove, and we got quick remove here. All right, so starting on that first one. Now the key here is to look through all the URs. So taking a look at Isaac, when you're looking at your URs, the core thing to look at is the bottom 4 stat. You wanna be looking for PvE enmity, critical rate bonus, and critical multiplier bonus. And for a UR or an EX, you want to use them only if you have at least 2 purple skills. You can get purple or gold, and you do this by the rebirth menu. So Isaac here is perfect. He's sitting on 2 purple skills. He's a good one. And for the sake of having to go through all of the URs, we're just going to plug them in by sorting through the colors that we're looking for. So right now we're looking for 2 blue. So Isaac's got good stats on the bottom. For his basic attribute and bond level, we're not seeing any. For his basic attribute and his bond level, we're not seeing any M attack. So we're going to pass on him for now. Your main pages are page 1 and page 4. These are going to be where you put your strongest Draconia. So we're going to be a little picky. So for the second one, we do see the M attack up top. Wow. So this one is perfectly rolled. Got 2 crit rate bonus, 2 multiplier bonus. This one's godlike. Next up, we got Jade. Jade needs a little bit more work on the rebirth. It is good to see the PvE enmity, so we will keep her in mind to use her. She is stacked with a lot of int. But for now, we can skip Jade. Next up, we're looking at Iris. Iris needs more work with the rebirth. On to Tool. Again, Tool needs more work with the rebirth. Now we have Tisha. Tisha looking stacked with the PvE enmity. And she's got magic attack up top. We're going to plug in Tisha. All right, so next up, we're going to look at the red, but keeping in mind that we have 5 Lacan, he is 100% one of the ones that we're trying to use. So again, we're going to look for the best one. These stats look crazy good. This one's got a lot of PvE enmity, but because we have PvE enmity stacked on the other UR, this is safe to skip. You want to keep these stats super balanced between PvE enmity, crit rate, and multiplier. All 3 should have a good balance. This one looks really good. This one is godlike, and this one is pretty good, but has some room for improvement. We're going to plug this one in. This multiplier bonus is crazy. So now we're looking for 2 more red. Here's the problem with Jaeger, and this goes for all URs. When you jump into the rebirth menu and you click probabilities, you can scroll down and you can see the stats that you can achieve. And these stats will change depending on which UR you check. So see, for Jaeger, for level 12, he doesn't have any PvE enmity, no crit rate, no multiplier. But take Jade, for example, go to her probabilities, and for her, it starts at level 9. For EXs, they start at level 9. For URs, they have a chance to start at level 12. So Iris, for example, you can get PvE enmity at level 12. You can get the crit multiplier and the rate at level 12. But again, back to Jaeger, you can't get any of these good stats until level 15. So Jaeger is a really bad UR. Jaeger is one that we can definitely go and D-rank. Don't want to work on a Jaeger. All right, so next up we have Stella's, and G's got a lot of them, so we want to throw them in there. So let's pick which Stella is the best. So Stella is a problem. When you go into the rebirths for Stella, it's the same situation that I explained before. You cannot find those good stats on Stella until she's level 18. So you will never be able to roll good stats on Stella. Genuinely, she's not worth the tick. Stella would normally be someone that I D-rank, but because she's so invested in making these 5 Stellas, and she's already used a lot of rebirth tickets, I'm going to leave them on the account, but I highly suggest you start to move away from the Stella. There are so much better replacements. So don't continue to work on the Stellas anymore. Save your resources, but we'll plug one in for now. This one has all class resistance, which is good for PvP. PvE enmity, that's not bad. And another crit multiplier bonus. I'm going to grab the one with the PvE enmity because I think that's the best choice. Now you have one more red to grab. The last one we're looking at here is Anne. And again, I want to tell you, Anne is under the rebirth probabilities. A very, very bad choice. You can't find anything for level 12. Can't find anything for level 15. So she's only going to be looking at her level 18. She's a bad UR. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to D-rank this Anne. Now staying with the reds, for an SSR or an EX, we're looking at the bottom stat, and then in the top stat, we're looking for M attack. That would be ideal. So we do have a crit rate bonus here. That's good, but no M attack up top. So this is a maybe situation. We do have crit rate bonus here, but no M attack up top. Crit multiplier bonus, no M attack. This one has all class enmity, which is good for PvP, even though it has the M attack up top. This is for PvP. And then here we go. Leucemia, critical rate bonus with P attack, M attack up top. We're gonna socket this. So now, like I said, page 1 and page 4 are the most important. So we're gonna hit page 4. Now we have the 3 yellow here. So we're gonna click yellow. Now we already know that we're gonna use a Lacan. So again, we kind of check out which one is the best. This one has 3 stat, golden, 2 PV enmities with a golden stat, PvE enmity with 2 more golden stats, and just 2 PvE enmities and they're green. So ultimately, this first one's gonna be where we plug in. Stacked on multiplier damage. Isaac's not bad. We're looking at 2 purple stats. He definitely has some room for improvement. I like that he has some M attack on him because he doesn't have it up here. So he's gonna be a maybe. Tool, he needs some work. We only got 1 purple stat. This Tisha has 2 purple stats and M attack up top. This Tisha is a solid choice, but because we have 4 to choose from, we're gonna have to check out the other ones as well. We have enmity and multiplier. This one has 2 times green enmity. And here we go. I like this one. Multiplier plus the rate bonus, plus enmity. This is a good balance. We'll plug this one in for page 4. Next up, we have Becky. Now, Becky is a problem. Becky is one of the Drakites that she doesn't get any of the core stats until she's level 15. So there are much better choices to go for. That being said, this is going to be D-ranked. There's a golden rule when it comes to URs and EXs. Just because you can metamorph them doesn't mean you should, because SSR, giving those extra stats, can sometimes be more beneficial and save you rebirth tickets in the long run. Now, next up, we're checking out Lily, going to the rebirths, probabilities. Again, for Lily, you don't see anything good for 12, you don't see anything good for 15. Her last stat for 18 is the only thing that you're gonna see, so she is not worth rebirthing. So we're gonna go ahead and D-rank her. Now, that being said, we have these 2 URs left. Isaac and Tool, we're going to plug both of them in. It's a great spot for both of them. Now, because a lot of these work as blue or yellow, it really gives us the choice that for those last 2 spots, we can either get 2 blue or 2 yellow. So we got to look at our blues and our yellows and find the very best Drakites that you can fill in. So we're going to check out the blues, where we're loaded up again with the UR. Now, we know that we want to use a moth, so we're going to see which one we have that's the best. We got 2 PvE enmity, crit rate bonus, enmity, rate, damage amplifier. Oh, here we go. This one is godlike. Multiplier, rate, multiplier. We're going to socket this one. Now, Dahlia. Dahlia is another one of the problem childs. You go through the stats, nothing until 15. She is not going to be worth rebirth ticket. You will find better. We can D-rank Dahlia. Zenny, going through the rebirth. No good stats until 18. Zenny, we are going to D-rank. Last up, we got Michele. She's a rebirth. We check out the rebirth. Probabilities, nothing good until 18. Michele is not good to work on. That's a D rank. All right, so for that last slot, we still have 2 good URs. This one's stacked with PvE and still a little bit of room for improvement down here. Iris needs a lot of work. So we're gonna throw Jade in. This page worked out great. We got a whole stacked page of UR, couple EX. This is strong. So let's move on to page 2. Now we got yellow and green. Start with the green. We know we're gonna throw them all in. PvE enmity and rate, enmity, rate, amplifier. We're going to punch this. We know we're going to use Lacan. We only got 1 of them left. We'll use him. And we know we're going to use a Stella, who's got the multiplier bonus. This one needs some work. But again, don't work on Stella. Let this one die down. We'll save her for last if we really need to use her. But we'll see. Critical multiplier bonus here as well. So the best choice would be this first one because it has the extra int. Plug her in there. Now this Iris we're not going to use because this was not worked on yet. So now we're going to go through the SSR. Down here we're looking at all class enmity. That's PvP. Nice crit multiplier bonus, but no M attack up top. All class enmity is PvP. Crit rate bonus is good. No M attack up top. PvE enmity, which is good, but no M attack up top. And here we go. Multiplier bonus and M attack up top. Leucemia coming through for us again. This one's good. Socket it. Now we got to go through the yellow. So we know for this page, we want to punch in a Tisha. We got rate bonus and rate bonus, enmity multiplier, and enmity to enmity. I'm going to take this one because it's stacked with M attack. Now for our last slot, Striker. With the critical rate bonus and M attack, this is solid. This completes this page. On to the 3rd page. Now we're looking at red and green. So checking out the red first. We know that we're throwing a Lacan in there. This one's got 2 enmity with the rate bonus, 2 rate bonus with the enmity. I'm going to throw this one in because it's got 2 gold rate. Now we got Tisha We know we're throwing one of her in there. We got 2 rate bonus, 2 enmity. We'll grab the one with the rate. And next up, we got Stella. Oh, this one, rest in peace. This one's got multiplier bonus. This one's going in. Let's switch over to the greens. We know Maw's going in. This one's good. Socket the Maw. Got the Iris, but this one is not rebirthed. We are not going to use this Iris. Now, just checking back with the red. All right, now we already know what all these greens are looking like. We've gone through them before. And we have these 2 greens. Verdistra, we're going to socket. And Amarilla, we're going to socket. Those are solid choices. All right, on to the last page. This page is complete. Now, last page. Just to check out everything that we have left. We'll sort by everything. We know for a fact that we're throwing in Lacan. We know for a fact that we're throwing in Tisha. Now, these 2 URs become a problem. We're not going to use Iris because there's no good rebirth stat. And additionally, we're not going to use Stella, not only because there's no rebirth stats, but she should be D-ranked. I just feel a little bad doing it because G made 5 of them. We are, however, we're not going to use her. There are much better options here than Stella because of the stats. So again, we need blue and green. Let's sort by green. And we know that we're extremely limited now on what we can make. So let's try and round out the blue. For blue, we're looking at crit multiplier bonus with nothing up top. Multiplier bonus with nothing up top. All class resistance, that's PvP. Here we go, Shrieker. They always come in handy. We got critical multiplier bonus and M attack up top. That one's going in. Tyrannus, all class resistance, that's PvP. And here we go, Leucemia. Coming in clutch. We got M attack and PvE enmity. That's getting socketed. Last page, last 2 slots. We need greens, and our choices are extremely limited. Now, we have the critical rate bonus with nothing up top from Chiradrill, so we're going to plug him in because we already know that this has all class enmity, which is PvP. Gold Vein has all class enmity, which is PvP, and our 2 URs are a problem. In reality, in this situation, I suggest that you rebirth the stats for Iris and then plug Iris in. Try and get at least minimum 2 purple stats here, and then she'd be a viable spot. But for the sake of pure stats, for right now, Stella does fit. Even though she has no major boost benefit, she is the best option that we have to work. So there we go. We got all of the Drakites plugged in, and we know what improvements we need to make. Now let me show you how to level these guys up. So what you want to do first is go through your list of the Drakites that we are not using, go to your upgrade and reset any Drakites that we're not using through the list. Go through the list, just double check. Okay. So we've got them all reset, so this way we have those extra resources. Now what we're going to do is to start off, I want to leave all URs and EXs at level 6. We're going to go to upgrade, reset, get this to level 6. Tisha will upgrade, reset, get it to level 6. Got a nice little reward, get it to level 6. Mao, upgrade, reset, level 6. Lacan, reset, let's get them level 6. And you'll see why I'm doing this. Now for this, for the SSR, you want to get straight to level 12. Upgrade. Let's hope we have enough stones to get to level 12, and we do not. We're out of flowstone. So we'll leave him at level 6 for now, but keep in mind that the goal is to get him to level 12. All right, second page, reset this, get it to level 6, reset here, level 6, reset here. That would be level 6, and then reset this one. That's level 6. So the reason why you're getting them to level 6 is that level 7 and above starts to cost flowstone. Your main objective is to get these URs and EXs to level 18, which requires an abundance of flowstones. So we're going to go through all the pages, get them to level 6 first. Then we're going to go back through the pages and see what are the best URs and EXs to get to level 8, and then do them all in an order, which I'll go over when we get. All right, so for these SSRs, we want level 12, straight to level 12 if we can get it. And we're out of stone. Okay, we'll leave that one at 6 for now. Can upgrade this one, pump it. So we're gonna get this one up to level 12 if we can. Nope, we gotta stop at level 6. Stone, this page looks good. All right, next page. Same deal, reset, get to level 6, reset, get to level 6, reset to level 6. Now we try to get these guys to level 12. If we have the stones, which we don't, we'll stop at 6. Again, get these guys to level 12. Don't, we'll stop at 6. So this page is complete. Fourth page, let's get them to level 6. That's a reset. 6, set, 6 here, reset, 6 here, set, 6, reset this one to level 6. That'd be the last one on this page, I believe. Yes, looks good. All right, last page. Get these URs down to 6. So get these URs down to level 6, 1 to 6, and this one to 6. And we got a couple of SSRs. We'll try and get them up to 12 if we have the stones. If you don't, just stop at 6, that's fine. This one, the blue stones, we can get to level 12. Very nice. But now for this one, I don't believe we will be able to get past 6. We can get to 9. So we'll stop at 9 for this one. The green, I do believe we're out of green stones, so we'll have to get this to 6 for now. All right, so everything's leveled up. Now what we do is we're going to go back through. Now we already know that we got a lot of Lycan, a lot of Maw, and a lot of Tisha. So they're the ones that we're really looking at. And we know that our Lycan is really strong from the rolls that we got from the rebirth. Now, when you reach level 18, this is what's special about it, is that you unlock your Ionis skill, and to improve your skill level, for every level 18 Dracite of the same Dracite that you own, so for having 5 Lycan, all level 18, that will improve this skill to level 5. So he is going to be our main focus. So let's take a look and find the best Lycans that we have. He's a really good one. This one's okay, but I've seen better. This one's decent, but there's definitely a better one. And here it is. This one's epic. We want this one level 18. So we go for the upgrade. Upgrade it to the max, level 18. Now we go for the next best Lycan. This one was good with 2 Enmity and Rate bonus. This one was the second best one. So we're going to max him out to 18. Got him maxed out. And for our next up, this one with the 2 Rate bonus and the Enmity. This one's solid. Try and get him to 18. Boom. 18. And we have 2 more to shoot for. Get the 2 PvE Enmity. And this one has the Rate bonus included. So this one will be the 4th one that we level up now. Shooting for 18. Boom. Can we do it? Can we get that 5th skill? As you can see, we're at 4 out of 5. Upgrade. It's looking good. It's looking close. 17, 18. So now we got 5 out of 5, the skill level. This skill is insane. When dealing damage, 30% chance to launch a Shadow Blast at the target, dealing 45% damage and inflicting heal block for 10 seconds. Heal block means they cannot heal any damage, and their damage received is plus 20%. This has a cooldown of 45 seconds. This is mad. So now, unlocking that, it's unreal the damage difference that this account is going to have, and how beneficial it is for a group. So now we can go through and level up with the remaining stones that we have. We're looking at Tisha or Maw. Again, just looking at the Ionis skills, it's going to be more beneficial to focus on Maw. So we're looking for our best Maw. And this one right off the bat is the best. We're going to look to get her level 18. Bam, got it. So now we unlock her level 1 Ionis skill. Look for the second best Maw, who's got 2 Rate and Enmity. 2 Enmity and a Rate. All class Enmity for PvP. Here we go. This one's godlike. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to get it at 18, but we can level it up as high as we can, as high as possible. Now this will be our focus. Every time you get flow stones, focus on leveling up your Maw, and then continue to focus on all the Maw. Your other main focus, finish getting the SSRs to level 12. These stats adding up is going to be massive, but this is going to be a little bit of work. Don't merge the flow stones. Every chance that you can, get the SSRs to level 12 first. And any loose flow stones on page 4, work on the Maw. This is it, you guys. That is everything. These Drakites are 100% optimized. When you take a look at the list from what G has remaining, the best ones are in slot. They're leveled up to the max, optimized, and there's definitely a good direction moving forward to make this account even stronger. But there you go, guys. The Wizard. Throw the video a like and subscribe if you guys aren't already, so you can stay tuned for all my future guides. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you on the next one.